TravyTrav has faced his fair share of criticism, but is it all justified? Today we examine the allegations and controversies to reveal the full story, showing that the truth isn't as black and white as it seems. Let's start with the claim that TravyTrav is social climbing. One of the examples used against him is his collaboration with Ruben Sim to interview a 20-year-old Roblox UGC pedophile. Here's the reality. Travy reached out to Ruben because of the scale of the issue. It was a serious matter requiring attention. Working with someone prominent like Ruben Sim isn't social climbing. It's using available resources to amplify an important cause. Next, we have the Potemer situation. Critics say Travy lied about the victim's age being 14 and 16, but this was based on information from the victim and other sources at the time. Travy was transparent about his knowledge and clarified discrepancies as they surfaced. Mistakes in reporting happen, especially when dealing with sensitive issues like this. But let's not overlook the effort Travy put into getting both sides of the story and consulting credible sources. This was not a smear campaign. It was an attempt to uncover the truth. Yes, Travy admits to participating in condo raids, but let's put this into perspective. These weren't random attacks. When a condo allowed players to use gears, essentially enabling items like bombs and weapons, Travy and others stepped in to disrupt inappropriate activities, such as ERP. The only issue here was the environment, a public VC where minors were present. And guess what? Travy immediately corrected this after Ruben Sim flagged it, moving to an age-verified group chat. Was it the right move? Probably not. But he took responsibility, apologized, and made adjustments to avoid repeating the mistake. One claim against Travy is shutting down report tickets after Roblox ignored their efforts. Critics call this unprofessional, but let's be real. It's exhausting to pour resources into something when Roblox refuses to respond. Volunteers needed a break, and the shutdown was a practical choice, not corruption. Dolan also scrutinizes Travy's saved outfits, claiming they're inappropriate. These outfits were props used for a To Catch a Robloxian, a series that exposes bad actors. Context matters. Critics love to dig into Travy's past, like his Steam library and involvement with so-called fetish games. But here's the thing. Travy was a minor going through a tough time. These games were barely played and eventually removed. Similarly, the so-called fetish games were recorded as part of a video project exposing Roblox's darker side. Context is everything, and these clips are far from the smoking gun critics want them to be. This claim might be the most inflammatory of them all. Critics accuse Travy of interacting with CP decals, but here's the truth. The decals were reported by others on Roblox, and Travy's team had to confirm whether they were moderated or still live. When the concern grew over these links sitting in their server, Travy took action, urging users to report directly to the cyber tip line. It's a tough but necessary job, and it's clear Travy handled it with the utmost care. TravyTrav isn't perfect, and he'd probably admit that himself. But when you strip away the exaggerated claims and lack of context, you see someone genuinely trying to make Roblox a safer space. Mistakes? Sure. Malicious intent? Far from it. At the end of the day, Travy's actions speak louder than his critics' words.